I'm Pete.
And I'm Tim, and welcome back to another epic journey.
Yeah, we were in Caddo Lake State Park in Texas. That was our first stop in Texas.
It's the only natural lake in Texas, and it also houses the oldest inland marina in the United States.
And it was in the town of Uncertain. So they were host to us. There's only a population of, let's just say 94 to 150. That's uncertain. But
there was some great yard art there.
Yeah.
Take a look around. This is a really cool spot.
Yeah.
The lake fishing was good. We caught our first fish there. Peter caught our first fish there.
Yeah. So come on, let's take a look. Uncertain, Texas.
There we go.
Let's do it. We drove through into Texas, going through Texarkana. And about an hour south of that is Caddo Lake State Park, and that's where we discovered the little town of Uncertain. Amazing little town. There's a lot of little surprises here and very friendly people. On the way to Uncertain, we drove through the little town of Karnak, which is the birthplace and hometown of Lady Bird Johnson, America's former First Lady. It was about the size of Uncertain, but it did qualify for a post office.
Looks like we've reached the town of Uncertain, Texas.
The Uncertain flea market was closed when we were there, but we understand that it's actually an auto museum in the back of the building, so that would have been really interesting to see. Uncertain was incorporated in 1961. The original residents filled out the application for the township, and at that time the name of the town was undecided, so they wrote down Uncertain in that space. When the township was granted, the name became Uncertain. Caddo Outpost is the center of town here in Uncertain, Texas. They were extremely friendly.
Whenever I come to a new place, I like to walk around, see the local sites, take pictures of interesting things. Because once the Jeep's set up, you don't want to break it down just to travel around a little bit. Everybody in this small little town, population 98, they seem to have noticed us. And we're now the talk of the town.
also an art gallery, but it was closed, so we didn't get a chance to investigate it and ask more questions.
These decorated Volkswagens here in Unearthing, Texas. This one's called Baby Buddha. Behind us you could probably see the chandelier and the Buddha right on top of the bug. These are really cool. We're going to take a quick walk around. Somebody took a lot of time with this mosaic piece of art. Teapot. Isn't that cute?
Each one of these decorated Volkswagen Beetles were on the lawn of a house that was a rental property owned by the same person and the same artist. They were scattered throughout the residential area. Pretty obvious there's a lot of artistry in this town. We just loved having all these kittens running around our feet every day. One in particular, we named Dora the Explorer, and she was all over the Jeep. Naturally, she got table scraps.
See the cypress swamp behind us? Okay, I'm going to turn one more time. Y'all see that marina? That marina is the oldest inshore marina in the United States. That's a Caddo Lake.
In 2010, several scenes from the film Shark Night 3D were filmed at the marina and on Caddo Lake. Caddo Lake is the largest natural lake in Texas, which means there's no dams that created it. It's all natural water flow. We just rented a canoe and we're going to go out on Caddo Lake and try to catch some bass, maybe crappie, maybe catfish. Let's jump in this canoe and get the show on the road.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go.
All right, Peter. Stroking out here, well, we could throw a line around. If you know how to do the J stroke, you do not have to switch sides. The boat straight. You've ever been you paddle on one side, the canoe turns in a circle. The way to avoid that is you just do a J stroke, which basically you stall your stroke at the end of it, like this. Do a stall. And that keeps the nose pointing where you want to.
In 1966, the film Curse of the Swamp Creature was filmed right here on Caddo Lake. You can see why.
Pull it up, let it sink back down. See it? And just take it. Yep. Look, something was chasing it. See those ripples? Something was already chasing it. Oh, that's killer.
Paddle to various parts of the lake, casting to the left and to the right. We would see fish jumping, and finally, I hooked up a chain pickerel on an artificial lure.
Good cast. This thing is gnarly. So what do we got there, pike?
Looks like
Easy, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna get you. Oh man, he's got gnarls on his head.
fish tacos tonight. Yoo-hoo!
Fish tacos.
Yeah, our first fish in Texas. And yes, we do have a license.
We're gonna rig up plastic here. Now to make it weedless, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna thread about that much in and bring the hook back out. So just put it right in the head. I'm right about where it's gonna turn. I just bust it out of the plastic like that. Now, I get this up, I'm gonna shove it right up over the eyelet on the hook. So the eyelet's buried in the plastic. Now all I'm gonna do is turn it and tuck it back on, just like that a little bit. Can you see that? I've got it tucked back in. So, when the weight comes down, it's just like that. When the fish bites, it'll bust right through that plastic, because the bass will swallow this whole.
Well, there's our dinner, and we will be cooking our catch. It looks like about an 18-inch.
I'll show you how to play fish. It's been a minute since I've done this. Right down behind the head. And what you want to do is find that background. Let's see, more far enough in. Yeah, there's the backbone.
When we got back to shore, Tim filleted our chain pickerel into several fillets, which we used for our fish tacos that night. Flip it back, get that blade against the cutting board.
Yeah, just kind of ride the meat across. Sauteed in butter, a little taco seasoning. We're having fish tacos tonight. You need to let it bubble and finish cooking.
Okay.
It's close.
I can smell it.
Can you?
Yeah.
This taco is done. Ready to plate it up?
Let's plate it up.
Okay, here we go.
All right, we got a little hot sauce we'll shake on there.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Nice. Just enough.
Oh, well, we have the fish, obviously. We have a little jalapeno. We had cheese. Just a blend of cheese. And tomato. And lettuce. And a little chipotle.
Okay.
Chipotle. Chipotle.
Chipotle looks like a rock.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
We are about to eat our fish tacos.
The end of another perfect day here in uncertain Texas. We got a little campfire lit. Get ready to eat a little bit of dinner and sack out because we got to go to San Antonio tomorrow. Keep watching, hit that like button. Please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. When we drop a new video, you'll get a new video.